Welcome back to the Kirby Event Center. Belmont with a win to open up the season, 189 against Illinois State, joined by Coach Rick Byrd. And boy, that's a nice win over a really good team out of the Missouri Valley to start the year.
Yeah, I think they have a chance to be an NCAA tournament team for sure, and maybe a top 50 or 60 team in the country. I don't know, maybe better. I'm sure they're disappointed defensively, but you know, we made everything we looked at, it seemed like, and they did too to start with.
Yep.
Both teams shot threes so good. It had to be a fun game to watch.
It was, and a big crowd and good atmosphere,
yeah.
and you know, the good shooting early on just kind of kept the place energized throughout that first half.
Yeah, it was. It was. It just, I mean, we were both on pace for about 130 points at one time. Their zone slowed us down a little bit, and we didn't make shots as good against it. But it was a good win for our young team to gain some confidence, and certainly our freshmen that started the game, really all of them, but those guys grew up in a hurry tonight.
Yeah, you talk about having to get contributions out of the freshmen. There's no choice for this team. Grayson and Nick talked to those guys a minute ago, and Caleb Hollander, all those guys are so good in this season opener. Yeah,
they were. They were all very good. I mean, we gave up 89 points. We got a ways to go in some areas too, but for those guys to play with that kind of maturity, and their, you know, it wasn't the first game for Caleb and Grayson because they played a few before they were redshirted with injury, but still, it was a big night and they rose to the occasion.
What about the zone, though, that Illinois State put on? It just seemed like it slowed you down as much as anything, and they were able to kind of climb back in. And
I think we've had a lot of luck in practice against zone, but we don't have guys like they've got.
Right.
They covered really well. They got length. They made passes tough, and we tried to get the ball in the high post, and we forced it in there a couple of times. And then I'm telling you, your rhythm on your shooting is different against zones than it is man. And you may be just ripping it up against man-to-man, but then all of a sudden the guys are coming at you from different directions. The timing's not the same, and you don't shoot as good, even though common perception would be don't play them zone, they're making threes like crazy.
Phil Fain's a really tough player for them, isn't he, man? He was a load to deal with inside.
Yeah, he was very, very good. We had a hard time all night with him in a lot of ways. They've got several really good players, and they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine.
It's a good start to the season with Middle Tennessee coming in here on Monday.
Yeah, we don't have much time to celebrate at all. We've got to get ready for a team that's already 2-0, and a new coach, a new style. I'm sure we're going to see some things they didn't show in their first two games. But Nick McDivitt's a good basketball coach, and Middle Tennessee State Belmont's always a good game.
It'll be fun. Congrats on the win.
Thanks. Appreciate it.